time on their head.
Oh, and Kesnet gets things started early. JZZ is down, already damage on these players' backside, but they're going to try and fight only two, and he destroys him. Against his former team, he starts things off swinging.
Not a bad way to kick things off. 3 kills just right out of the gate. RGL doing his best to fish for a little something over on Raptor, but all of a sudden it all comes down to Artazine. Saw the rotates, and yeah, KRU are bringing him the business. Shroud that he can send out to land the plant.
You do have to provide protection for that wingman, but this fight is good. Off that fish into the backlines, he is not clearing this corner. It's sloppy, and he loses his life because of it. Kesnet, now trying to be the hero of this round, has to do a little bit more. Their cycle has dropped on the wall, so all players retreat back into main.
There's no harbor wall to keep scaling forward here for MIBR. They're gonna have to take these fights unlike last round. Early drone clears out all of sight. They should know it's full into main. Klaus takes a great fight into backside. Kesnet gets another, and he's still going. JZZ though, pressing forward towards yellow. Clock is starting to dwindle. They go for the tap to bait the players into the fight. And now onto the stick. Coming around the corner is Klaus. JZZ cannot shut it down. KRU get their third. Fight on the flank about to come in. Artisan pushing, actually dodged away, but we're still on site.
And this fight is massive. Kesnet gonna continue with that ultimate. Does get traded out. Now a 2v1, and JZZ dealt with.
Looking for timing, looking for an angle from top side.
2 flashes of Molly, but he's hard pressed to use it. Harbor ult committed. That Reckoning is going to force these players to be fast on their feet, moving back and forth to evade. Klaus has the ult late, but they have to buy time to even risk the investment there. Timer ticking, fight forward, MIBR wins it first. FRZ, he gets them all. On this site, now every player from KRU is pushed so far back, so this round starts to hinge on Kesnet.
Artisan picks up, gets a kill. The turret did not see the Reyna going through spawn, but Melzer still fighting forward. FRZ shuts it down, and as Klaus gets a kill, more time is stalled.
Here comes that flank from Kesnet. He's down. Halfway from his in, he's sticking onto this one. Shy will try and spam, but he doesn't have enough bullets. MIBR win a retake.
What a straight.
KRU has space in backside. Kesnet, sacrificial lamb. He just wants to fight, but that's a big one for Artazine. Question is, do they expect Kesnet this deep?
Mazine also on the flank. He'll be the late round insurance policy.
Kesnet on the close angle. Dart reveals him. Artazine operator connects for his own shot. Now Melzer, the next piece of this puzzle. He'll swing at just the right time with the dash. Means that Artazine evades him, and he'll swing back in for another. Trades go back and forth, and MIBR again come out on top.
Artazine finds the op, uses that for a couple of great kills, just peeking back into sight. Switches over the rifle to finish off the job. And you know, Mazine helped too. He was getting full committing 5 players into sights over and over, and it's been working.
Nice shot there by Melzer. That's a flank cut off from this round. That means no dash to get back into sight. It's going to be tough now, especially considering Kesnet is fighting. He's ulted. He's going to want more in this round. The man will tuck for the moment. The next wave coming in with Klaus on the swing. Kesnet for a second. Can't trade out that Reyna. Puts JZZ in a nigh unwinnable position. Dart to work with. The time ticking. Noise made on the drop. First shot is found, but he's down to 7 HP. And you know, waiting for these straight up A hits, and he's just a legit entry duelist player.
And it seems to be working really well. There's overloading these sites, but again, not when MIBR play these off angles.
KRU need to try and squeak out an advantage from this one.
Spike planted. Placing alarm bot.
Weird alarm bot, spotting out that wide swing on Raptors, and they're getting active.
But that ult perfectly timed. These players now have to dance in place. Melzer, he's got no shot at that one. Shy alone, stunned on the site. The next wave coming. It's over. MIBR, for what was a pretty dominant game to start for KRU, pulls to a 5-7 half. This harbor comp is excellent at execs, but where it can fall apart is these flood retakes. Flash through the smoke. Artisan caught out in the open and missing his shots. What's happening there? KRU's just dismantled them. One man left, FRZ, and he'll eventually find a connection faster. They're onto his former teammate without making noise. Drop is heard. KRU knows where he's coming from.
Whew.
Shy, high-low with Melzer. And it's clean.
On a round 2 after you lose pistol, I am a big fan. Instead of just like grouping and trying to get a spike plant down, I love pressuring mid and finding out what is the Killjoy setup. What's the sort of hold look like, and that can set you up.
Expedition.
It's a recon, you know, it's a scouting mission. And the whole idea there is you try and figure out how do I lurk into mid in future
That's
rounds.
a Vandal on the floor.
One enemy remaining.
Round shouldn't get any more weird than that. He has basically 1 HP. The spike he has to cross back through window, and Melzer's reflanking. All should be well and good. And it is.
And it is. There we go.
Flashes. That's what they could set up here in B main. Instead, just a contact play forward. Kesnet very deep on this line. Molly fading. Swing! He was not ready. Artazine wins it, but the trade is there. Can the players get out? Do they even need to? Fights being won, but JCC catches Klaus on the escape.
This round is a mess right now. You've got a player over in A. You've got one holding here from top site. It's a 2-on-2, basically, on mid. Because there's no other way they could have gotten out, right? Except for the...
But there's a fight here in spawn. FRZ, he's looking the wrong way. The lurker falls. Massive for Shy. Now, suddenly, he misses it. That's not gonna help him in this endeavor. Time ticking. One flash, one molly. Tap on the spike. Shy gonna be the man up for the fight.
First molly
Flash
out.
misses JCZ. He wins the fight as well, and now only Heat left in this one. Dart in front of him, tags him out in the open. Both players just biding their time as the shock darts rain in, and he didn't have a shot at that one. Where'd that gun go? I think it fell off. Now Artazine doesn't have a weapon. It's an up for one. Man advantage maintained here, but no real guns being able to recover.
Hold your horses, though. Mazine all the way through A site. He is fast on that flank.
How fast is he, though? Chris KRU is going quite swift on this one. Bit awkward in the kitchen. 1v1.
No,
he wins it. Another ridiculous lurk gone wrong. Ult committed here to try and buy time on the plant as KRU fights all the way deep into main. RGL is down. FRZ is the second layer of this reflank, and he's taken care of as well. Stunning stuff from KRU. Online, they're punishing the forward fight here.
It's an A split. Two players working into Pal while they get that first kill, but Melzer's ready for it.
He wins another?
The mid push completely fails.
Spike down.
KRU just dominate MIBR as they separate.
That's just a gun diff. That's just the man wins every fight. He's stuck in an ult. He's sidestepping back and forth. He still wins. Out of Kesnet's book, that's a lurking jet. 1v3.
He's got to go through the jungle gym to get the spike back, though.
I have the spike.
And there's some insurance here. Crash if they need it in the late round. Good util for KRU. He's just making too much noise. But instead, just leave one in spawn. The two others will group back towards mid.
Oh no. The harbor wall giving a pocket for these players to hide inside of. Artazine goes up and down and gets the first kill. Look at him go, but not enough knives to finish the job. MIBR find themselves up 4-2 numbers in the post.
Kesnet has ult popped. This is the moment for a Kesnet round. 2v4 on the retake. Kesnet already opening onto the first kill, and that's bam! Damn near kills RGL. Klaus will finish the job. Now Killjoy ult committed. FRT on the swing. It's a 1v1. Can Kesnet close the game? Absolutely! For a moment, MIBR flashed up here. Second nade being invested. FRZ in a bit of trouble. He'll fall to the nade, and everyone else has ran away from this one.
Yeah, they're going to book it on out of here. Notice, though, that MIBR have left a sneaky little raise back in B main.
Another fight into mid. KRU on the reclear. They're so proactive. You don't have a moment to breathe against this team.
Yeah, a little bit weird. MIBR separated. They probably need to keep pushing forward, but the safer bet is just to go for the plant. Heat now on the move. Clearing out early into elbow before he sees that player, and yeah, that's just going to be way too easy. Wingman on the plant. There's about to be 3 players swinging onto Artazine. No chance.
And we're picking up where we left off. Weak side to start, but Shy still has some util here. And support not far away.
Screen down.
MIBR really taking their time with this one, hoping they can get a plant, but not if Shy has anything to say about it. Really fighting into that line with the paint shell 2 to stall. KRU not wanting to give over any of that bonus money. Easily done, just losing a couple of players on the play.
One enemy remaining.
3 of those rifles will be maintained into this next round. A ton of space here.
MIBR have a brilliant spot in the post plant. What a good position from them, and from JZZ too. Taking the fights himself over in market. Still looking for a little extra on the back. That's 3 for him. You gotta love to see it.
Crispy shots. At least for the first 3. He'll fall eventually. But enough was done. MIBR win this round on time, and KRU will fall back, save 2 of these rifles.
Maybe Shy can play to kill a couple of these on the way from the left side.
MIBR want to re-clear this. Off the Viper Orb, it's a brawl! KRU's winning out on it. He picks up 2, he'll retreat. Thrash on line.
One enemy remaining.
Tempted by the idea, but with that kill coming through on mid, he doesn't need it.
RGL forced back by the nade too. There's just about no way. You've got to shoot too many things, too many players. Yeah, you can get the one. Backing out of the space, because right now MIBR, they've made it through shot. They've got a player in elbow. And just they need to get this cross, but the spike is left on its own. A site belongs to MIBR, but the spike is out there in Narnia.
I mean, RGL's own, he could have TP'd across. He could have used any piece of utility to escape, but instead he just takes the fight and loses it. A lapse of judgment, but MIBR still recovering. Showstopper, that is, for Kesnet to flood back in. The Seekers to reply. There's a player just below him. Kesnet's not aware. Artazine, how much can he get from this spot? That's 1 second connected. Beautiful shots.
One player is bitten, but there's still 2 on this B site for KRU. Klaus waiting around in market, coming around the corner, but MIBR find 2, and that's the site belonging to them.
What a call for MIBR. They've earned themselves a free site on.
Bait that ult so early into the round. I still don't know if KRU have a real chance on this, coming back to flush out that lurk.
If they can win this fight, they can win the round. But JZZ, he's winning every duel. 2v1, not a problem for him. He'll pick up the 3rd as well on an unsuspecting Shy. They all escape. Bit of a robbery.
Oh, and they see right now that MIBR are spread apart. 2 players towards A, 2 over towards B. That separation allows them to keep going on the hunt. Heat finds another in the round, and all of a sudden, it falls apart. These sheriffs are ludicrous.
A one-way for him.
Womp womp.
MIBR are going to try and fight through it.
Oh.
Bit of timing missed there on. He didn't quite see the feed approaching.
This is not over just yet. You've also got Melzer. It's still 4 sheriffs. They never picked up any guns. 2 guns versus 4 sheriffs. Who wins? With only 30 seconds left on the clock. KRU are re-wrapping back towards alley to flood out backside.
Plant needs to come down. RGL's going to try and fight first. Paranoia. He's blinded. He's got one of his own. Now Plant will be committed. 45 HP. The sheriffs are on their way. FRZ is the only one left. Played on this site, the spike not planted for him. He has to run past so many bullets, past so many players, and Klaus is just holding it down. They do still have guns though, and they're gonna actually fight through this smoke fast onto Heat. He's splashed off in the corner, loses the duel.
What a strange round. It's just Sai stuck on this A site. Looking to fight back into elbow. It's a 1-on-1 for now, and off of the tripwire gets that first kill. Repositioning back slant, pops the cage. Not too much space to work with, but taking his timings around the side of Slant. Look at this guy's a monster!
He's so damn good. Shy, has he done enough though? MIBR still in this round. They've traded it back to a 2v2, but Klaus shuts down Mazin. Aftershock on as well, but...
Shadows traveling. I mean, if he sticks this plant, he is in so much trouble. The fault line will come through. He tries to get in front of it, but he can't. He knows there's jumping towards him. Tries to confuse it, maybe finds it. Somehow he finds it. RGL Meister.
Tucks though. Now 3 players flooding back in. This is gonna be a fast retake. Rolling Thunder, but no one's watching. FRZ picks up a double, fights for more. Klaus above deals with the problem. Now into a 3v2 with a flank coming soon. Minute to get the spike down.
MIBR could look to just run it into spawn now. These 2 players grouped up, swinging back into the line. Melzer takes...
Head into an ace but through spawn here.
It's so fast again. Party incoming out from the B site. RGL Meister is down. A lot of explosion damage as well, with the paint shells raining in from above.
I mean, it's just artillery across the map from Kesnet to keep this play contained, and well, all that's going down. Shy's on the other side, picking them apart. It's a war of attrition. KRU wins it. Gonna reclear.
But mid is always going to be hard from top mid. 3 players and a fault line ready to go on that line. Good luck.
And if they go into market, there's a stun ready to go there as well. Here comes the fight. Up through top mid, Kesnet primed, but he's just switching around on his weapons. Gets a little bit weird, and RGL gets 2 kills as a result. However, Klaus on the trade brings back the advantage and leaves Lurking Sky again alone.
You see it one more time there. They're just trying to contact into mid without the Sky. Now it's all on JZZ. A low player, maybe a chance, but the time takes it out completely away from him. KRU once again finished the first half 7-1.
They can cover so much space on an execute.
Yeah, the meta is play off-site and spam your trips. That's your best bet, but not when you're getting blasted, not when you're getting stunned. But when it times out, you can absolutely do that.
Exactly what you set up, FRZ. Great stuff on the start. That's going to be a flood back into the site. Wingman is dead. The lurker is gone. This round has been very well dealt with the start.
We get smoked off. Now there's no time.
No fun allowed.
Nope. Only winning on the mind.
10
No?
seconds
Okay.
left.
One player is watching behind. They're dead. 7 seconds, though. Someone just has to run for the hills, and there's no way this round could get out of hand. KRU will hit some nice shots, but it's a pistol round. The kills don't matter really beyond.
Very nicely in that one.
Refight into A main. 3 players primed up for it.
I love the quick look at your teammate that just instantly got its head taken off.
One enemy remaining.
Wow.
Spike down A.
Team? Straight down this A main line.
Do they time this right? KRU win out on both duels to begin. Klaus was not caught by either piece of utility. RGL next layer, he's gone too.
FRZ, the last man standing over on this side, and he falls. This round is lights out.
I have the spike.
And it's really just the difference of 3 seconds.
30 seconds left.
Well, that's rude.
Or just get bullied by Breach Util.
Holy!
Okay. Didn't have to do him like that.
Wait, is so strong. Not much utility to work with to get players off the spike, and they can spam for forever from back here. Ultimate.
Showstopper, it connects, and KRU shuts them all down. 4 kills in quick succession. FRC still fighting, but there's just not enough time. Go run for the hills. KRU will claim their 9.
Kesnet getting a kill from off-site there was everything. KRU had no
Info left over from a cam late, and now the Paranoia will come in towards site, but Kesnet again finding the right angle to take these duels. He'll keep fragging towards back site. Will his teammates join him? And suddenly it's fallen apart. 1v1
for him.
Heat has a molly. Mosh will delay. Heat will jump up and wrap around the pillar, but RGL's trying to do the same. Time ticking. RGL needs to get this halfway, but he takes the fight instead, and Heat wins it.
absolutely ready for this.
Second thrash of the half. Heat clearing back side, it detains onto 1. Now only 2 players to survive, and just an overwhelming amount of util. Kesnet adjusts for the second there. It's lovely stuff. Shy's got one of his own. Trades favorable towards KRU. Artisan needs to step up. Already 3 kills in the round. Cuts it down to even odds.
It's a 2-on-2 now. But there's no smokes from MIBR to be able to block off B main.
Artisan has a nade. He'll combo it with the molly, but it misses. Heat keeps his position, but Mazin finds a kill onto Melzer. Heat for the 1v2. A clutch against his former squad. And he's already gotten the first kill, the second on the swing. A jiggle! The other side! Heat gets it! I love how often this team is willing to go through these splits
Oh, they
through
just backed
spawn.
up.
The timing
way.
is so brutal for MIBR. And JCC's caught too. Kesnet, I mean, it's an anti-eco, man. Don't even have to pop the showstopper, but he's feeling it. He'll keep fighting deeper into this site, and the rocket misses out, but the Paranoia is good. Followed up on the site for utility.
Spike planted.
The round's just perfect.
I mean, yeah. TP up to play the high-low between Melzer and Kesnet too. This is gonna be tough to break back in.
JCC has 1 flash, RGL a Paranoia. Those are the tools to get back in. It's a fight instead, ahead from Shy. 3v5 to stay alive. FRC another. Kesnet naded, blinded, slanted, taken down. Melzer 1v5, and he's gone too. Using the molly to get the thrash. Late round, that'll be available. Now a fast showstopper into the site. Artisan has cleared everyone off, but remember that thrash. They have a piece of util to re-clear here as KRU fights towards spawn. The trades are even 3v2. Tap on the spike, RGL alone. The thrash is coming after him. Can he get it done? A second kill found 1v1. Smoke still up, time ticking! And Heat gets it done! From 0-10 to 2-0, KRU start their season strong with their second win.